In the news, rising inflation, private sector demands more waivers as TINUBU suspend taxes. KOGI lawyers, CSOs back security agencies on fight against crime, terrorism. Musk versus Zuckerberg, Elon Musk reacts to thread, says competition is fine, cheating is not. NSF canvasses support for Nigeria's cycling team ahead GLASGOW 2023 World Championship. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am Joy Moses. Thanks for joining us. A business group, the organized private sector, has accepted the tax suspension declared by President Bola Tinubu, noting that this showed the federal government was sensitive to the challenges facing businesses and citizens. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Nigeria Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture made this known while reacting to the tax suspension by the federal government. The sector operators also pointed out that the tax suspension were inadequate to curb rising inflation and other microeconomic headwinds threatening the survival of many local businesses. They therefore asked the president to implement additional tax waivers and incentives in order to reduce the high cost of doing business, address rising inflation, and tackle the various economic challenges affecting businesses. President Bola Tinubu has approved that plans for the 2023 national census be sustained. The chairman of the National Population Commission, MPC, Nasir Kwara, made this disclosure to state correspondents after his delegation gave the president a full brief at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, Abuja. According to Kwara, the president is expected to study and come to an informed decision of when the exercise will be held nationwide. He hinted that the commission may be forced to ask for more funding, pointing out that the longer the exercise is delayed, the more likely it generates financial constraints. At a one-day CBN fair held at the International Conference Center, Gombe, CBN's Director of Corporate Commission, Dr. Isa Abdulmumni, has said the Central Bank of Nigeria is committed to supporting small and medium-scale businesses through provision of grants and intervention to help in developing the country's economy. Dr. Abdulmuni added that the Apex Bank, as a responsible and responsive corporate citizen, has demonstrated the most passionate commitment to supporting businesses and promoting diversification through the array of intervention in agriculture, health, manufacturing, and other key sectors of the economy. He promised that the CBN will sustain its effort towards ensuring the availability of currency and urged members of the public to see the Naira as critical symbol of national identity. Former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose has paid a courtesy visit to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his office in the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Fayose, who is the chieftain Opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP), said he came to commend Tinubu for his visionary leadership and the giant strides he has taken so far in his administration. He said he is not a member of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) and will never join the party, but he is ready to support any president that shows capacity to lead the country. Fayose noted that the president is a man that has shown a clear vision for the country, and we all need to support him to achieve these lofty dreams. He also said he will not shy away from telling the truth and criticizing the government if it fails to deliver on its campaign promises to Nigerians. He said he is not desperate for any appointment from the government, but he is willing to contribute his quota to the country in any capacity. On politics, scores of lawyers, over 50 leaders of civil society organizations and professionals across all sectors of the economy under the broad platform of lawyers and activists has called on KOGI State indigenes at home and in diaspora to help security agencies to make the state uninhabitable for criminals masquerading as politicians in the state, especially as the November 11 governorship election draws closer. An activist from Igalamela local government area, Kogi State, and co-convener lawyers and activists for good governance on behalf of others on the high table with him acknowledged that they know exactly what is happening in Kogi State beyond the propaganda engaged in by unscrupulous elements in the state fond of trading in blackmail and crocodile tears. He attested that an average Kogite who understands the state's terrain very well would testify that Kogi State in the last 7 years plus has witnessed the uprooting of violent criminals like kidnappers, terrorists, armed robbers and others from the state since the inception of the current administration in the state. The activists, however, warned that some mischievous political figures in the state were working towards bringing back the dark days of instability by supporting criminal elements to cause chaos. As he revealed that same sponsors of criminal activities has made it a duty of quickly rush to the public to point accusing fingers at security agencies. He called on security agencies not to relent in their efforts to rid the state of criminal elements for the peace and stability of Kogi State.
Ahead of November 11 governorship election in Kogi State, members of the All Progressive Congress APC has been urged to timely obtain their permanent voters card PVCs and ensure they win the polling units for Ododo Ahmed Usman and Joel Oyibo Salifu. An APC stalwart and ally of Ododo Usman Ahmed Yakubu Siaka Ada Benege, also known as Fancy, gave the charge on Friday at the State Secretariat of the Nigeria Union of Teachers during the official unveiling of the Progressive Movement. He used the occasion to also charge members of the group on what he called Operation Win Your Polling Unit, which is a charge to all APC supporters across Kogi State. Fonsi also admonished members of the APC to shun mindless vituperation with the opposition on social media and physical gatherings. He urged members of the Progressive Movement to equip themselves with the right information about the achievement of the APC under Governor Yahaya Bello-led administration in the last 7 years, noting that such information is a weapon to conquer all fabrication that may emanate from the opposition. Earlier in an address, the convener of Ododo Progressive Movement, Solomon Kayode, said he was particularly convinced that Ododo Ahmed Usman and Joel Oyibo Salifu had the prerequisite experience, capabilities and statewide acceptance to consolidate on the gains of the New Direction administration in the state. Kayode, who donated vehicles, cresters, vests, and other campaign souvenirs, promised to mobilize all his members to go to the hinterlands to educate people on the need to vote Ododo Ahmed Usman in the forthcoming governorship election.
On crime, DCP Abba Kyari has been granted bail by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Thursday. Recall that Kyari is currently undergoing trial on charges bordering on money laundering. Apart from money laundering charges, Kyari is also facing a primary charge of cocaine trafficking, for which he has been denied bail. Kyari was arrested and has been in detention since February 14, 2022, after he was declared wanted by NDLEA over alleged drug links. The Lagos State Police Command has confirmed the dismissal of the Erat Corp 6 months after a report of the ordeal of a murder of 3 Fortune Obafosho in the hands of an inspector, Samuel Ukpabio, whom she accused of forcefully taking her newborn Joseph and collating her with 185,000. The State Police Public Relations Officer SP Benjamin Hudein, who confirmed the development, said following Ukpabio's dismissal from the force, he will be charged to court. He said the recommendation for the dismissal of Inspector Samuel Ukpabio has been approved. This automatically paves the way for his prosecution. The Commissioner of Police, Ido Owuhunwa, assures Lagosians of the unwavering determination to please the state within the dictates of the rule of law, civility, and respect for human life. We go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Do you know women are adventurous, ambitious, captivating, confident, and dazzling? Do you know she's also dynamic, enigmatic, inspiring, and self-assured? Those are not all about who a woman is. She is also blessed with the wisdom to design her world. She is optimistic when she puts her mind to do anything, malleable and astute. And to crown it all, she is naive because of her total belief in anything she loves, and same time noble with her character. These and many more about a woman are what we discuss and analyze on Women's World, a program that celebrates women who have put all these attributes together to add value to their society. Be my guest together to tell your story yourself. I am a woman and I am proud to be. Join Faith Abdul Ghaffar only on MLC TV online by 6 p.m. every Sunday for all-encompassing about who a woman is. For your contribution, comments, even to appear on the show, advert placement and sponsorship, please call any of the numbers displayed on the screen. Visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV, and like our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV WW to watch our editions. Thank you.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, Elon Musk has reacted to the recent cease and desist letter sent to Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, the parent company of Facebook, which accuses Meta of infringing upon Twitter's intellectual property rights within the launch of Threads. Musk, who took over Twitter in October 2022, threatened legal action against Meta over the news Threads app in a cease and desist letter sent to Zuckerberg by Musk's lawyer, Alex Cipro. The Threads app, dubbed the Twitter killer, has received over 30 million downloads in the 18 hours since its Thursday launch, allowing users to share texts and links as well as engage in conversation by replying to or reposting messages from other users. Reacting to a report about the cease and desist letter, Musk stated in a tweet that competition is fine, cheating is not, and viewed Threads, Meta's new suite of social networking application, as an attempt to monopolize the social media space. Threads has become the top free app on Apple's Play Store in the UK and US at the time of its launch. However, Musk has shared his thoughts on the recent launch of Threads. In response, he retweeted an image that drew a comparison between the Threads logo and a tapeworm, adding the comment, metaphorically too. Doctors Without Borders (MSF) on Friday called for the immediate resumption of food aid to Ethiopia, warning that a decision to suspend assistance comes amidst alarmingly high rates of malnutrition. The UN's World Food Programme and USAID suspended food aid to Africa's second most populous nation in June, citing the widespread diversion of supplies from those in need. MSF said more than 20 million people relied on food assistance in Ethiopia and warned that malnutrition rates among certain vulnerable population was alarmingly high, even before the suspension took effect. At a health clinic in a refugee camp in the Gabela region, MSF said the number of children under 5 treated for most dangerous forms of malnutrition had almost doubled. Ethiopia's government criticized the suspension of food aid and promised to investigate, which USAID claims that assistance was diverted. On spot. The Cycling Federation of Nigeria (CFN) has urged government and corporate bodies to support the national team as it begins preparation for the World Cycling Championship slated to hold in Glasgow, Scotland from August 3rd to August 13th. A member of the CFN board, Femi Thomas, an ex-cyclist, said the country's cyclists were already in camp in Abuja perfecting strategies for the championship, adding, however, that they need total support from the government, various organizations to excel at the international event. he said cycling is gradually gaining grounds in Nigeria, but more still needs to be done for it to measure up to international standards. He also noted that sponsors and government support are needed to aid the growth of the sport. On the future of cycling in Nigeria, Thomas said that corporate bodies and the federation need to work in tandem to take the sport to greater heights in the country. Thomas said the championship in honor of the president is a good opportunity for every organization to promote and project the brands. It will also open Nigeria up for organizations to invest in the country. For the latest happenings in the entertainment world, let's join Joy Dada.
Welcome to our entertainment segment. I am Joy Dada. In Africa, Sarai Kopanch, the talented singer, songwriter and producer, released her highly anticipated new single titled Stand Still on July 7, 2023. This captivating song, with its Latin and Caribbean music undertones, along with essence of gospel music and a favorable blend of folk tunes, offer a powerful message about finding peace and trusting in God's guidance. Inspired by the biblical verse 2 Chronicles 20 verse 17, which states, "But you will not even need to fight. Take your position, then stand still and watch the Lord's victories." Sarai Kopach explored the concept of stillness as a position of relying on God's power. Stand still encourages listeners to let go, allowing God to take control on their lives, finding rest in His presence. And on foreign scene, the city of Malmö is to host next year's 68th Eurovision Song Contest. It was announced on Friday following Sweden's victory in Liverpool in May. According to the organizers, the coastal town in the south of the country was selected ahead of the capital Stockholm after dialogue with several cities. Malmö has been chosen to host the follow-up after a city bidding process that examined venue facilities and the ability to accommodate thousands of visiting delegations, crews, and fans. The Malmö Arena will stage the semi-finals on 7th and 9th of May 2024, as well as on the final on 11th May. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada reporting for MLC TV.
Thanks for the update, Joy. That is the size of our package on Global News today. Please join MLC TV daily to catch up with us and continue to support us by sharing our links for more subscriptions. Our YouTube channel is still Malachi TV. Facebook pages are MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ebiravabe MLC TV. Instagram MLC TV 2021, Twitter Malachi TV, and TikTok Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contribution, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and a better society together. I am Joy Moses. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely weekend.